And I'm joined by Giants prospect Tyler Sear. Tyler, you grew up about 40 miles from San Francisco, from the stadium. You're playing for the hometown team. What is that like?
It's honestly cliche as it is, a childhood dream. You know, you grow up wanting to play for your hometown team, and then going across the country to go to college in Florida, got a call, and it was hard to say no, so I took advantage of the opportunity and just trying to, ride the wave as long as I can and take as much advantage of the situation. So it's been a blessing.
Now let's talk about that. All the way to Florida, Embry-Riddle,
Yeah.
kind of put it on the map for baseball, I guess.
Yeah.
Not many guys get drafted out of there. How did you balance school and baseball there?
Our team is really dedicated to schoolwork. Our overall GPA with the academic side, with our athletic side of the school, was over a 3.0. So we do a good job of, our study hall hours are unreal. I had personally like 14 hours a week, which is a lot. So juggling that with baseball, kind of helped me learn how to multitask, and it was a good opportunity, and I liked it a lot, and hopefully one day I could go back and finish.
Now, you were studying Homeland Security, is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, you've gotten a lot of questions about being an astronaut and all that kind of stuff, but Homeland Security, so that would be, if you go back, would you still study Homeland Security, and what is the interest there?
Yeah, so I definitely would go back and do that. The plan is to not have to go back to school, do the baseball thing as long as I can, but I would definitely go back and finish, and probably work for, when it's all said and done, Lockheed Martin as a dream of mine. So, but for now, I'm focused on baseball. I'm going to keep doing that.
Let's talk a little bit baseball. So last season you were playing middle relief. Is there hope that you one day get the opportunity to close out games?
Yeah, so I started off as a middle reliever, and then towards the end we had a few guys go down due to injury, and the role was kind of placed on me to close it out, and I kind of took advantage of that role, and I like it. Everything's expanded and under a magnifying glass, so I like that pressure, and I think I handle it well, and I'm a pretty calm, cool and collected guy, so whatever they ask of me, closing, middle relief, long relief, I'm willing to do it all. So
what are you specifically out here in Arizona Fall League, hoping to work on?
For me, I'm working on repeating a delivery, also trying to work on my fastball command down and away from both sides of the plate, and then from there just get strike one and go from there.
Is there a guy on another team that you're really hoping to face?
Yeah, my best friend actually plays for the Indians. He's actually hurt currently, but so hopefully one day we could suit up. I actually had an opportunity to face him this year. He was on deck, and I got the last out. So yeah, so I was one hit away. Yeah, maybe I should have walked that guy or give up a hit to face him. But yeah, that's my best friend. So Mark, I'm coming for you. Hopefully I get to face you soon, bud.
It's coming for you, Mark.
Yeah.
Now, looking back at last season, what's something you feel that you excelled at?
I would have to say, treating every day like it's a new day, not taking the game too serious, not taking myself too serious, and just having that quick refresh button. Always coming to the park with a great attitude and being confident and positive, and kind of trying to spread that within the clubhouse and to my teammates.
Is there any guy in baseball that you look up to as your role model?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, I have to say, hometown guy, I'm have to go with, Buster Posey, Madison Bumgarner. The energy, the batteries right there of the San Francisco Giants for so many years, watching them grow up, and now hopefully going to the spring, having an opportunity to be in the same clubhouse as them is going to be awesome. Trying to pick as much stuff as I can, learn the mental game, and kind of just approach to how they go about their business every day. So look up to those guys.
So that's your role model. Who would you say you mimic your game after?
My delivery and kind of how I have a crossfire delivery has kind of been compared to Jake Arrieta.
Yeah.
So, obviously I'm a late inning bullpen guy, but I think that my game kind of reflects to him having a sinker ball, a hard slider, and then a good curveball. So I think that's kind of who I mimic the most, and I've kind of watched a lot of film on him and studied his off-season. Flexibility is huge, especially from a crossfire delivery. You have to be flexible. So I've kind of taken on the yoga and Pilates thing. And that's where I probably would say that I mimic the most.
Now, AFL is different. You're here playing spring training. How different is this from spring training, though? Compare AFL to spring training.
So I would say the biggest difference is obviously we're kind of late in the year, so we're all kind of battling through one thing or another. Definitely more day games. We're not used to reset our clock to be able to perform early in the morning is definitely a thing. A lot of these guys we haven't faced, so the scouting report is, you don't have really a true scouting report on every single hitter you face, so you're always battling through not knowing these guys. So it's a good thing at the same time, seeing different organizations, being able to communicate with different people through organizations helps a lot too. You want to talk to as many people as you can, see what they see, and try to elevate your game from there. So I think that's the biggest thing.
That's so great. So such great insight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
For Tyler Sears, Sandy Charles with Baseball Census.